Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me Fatima Khan, Business Wali. I am a student of Rehan AI Teachers Training Institute Batch 22. Today I am going to discuss a very important topic, the role of meditation in reducing stress and anxiety with ChatGPT. Today we will learn about this topic. So let's start. Hello ChatGPT.
Hey, yeah, I'm right here, happy to help. What's on your mind, or what do you want to talk about today?
Today I want to learn about the topic, the role of meditation in reducing stress and anxiety.
Ah, great choice. Meditation is such a powerful tool for calming the mind. I can walk you through how it works, some of the science behind it, and different meditation techniques you can try. What angle are you most curious about?
What is meditation and how does it work?
Yeah, absolutely. So, meditation is basically a practice where you focus your mind, often by paying attention to your breath, a mantra, or just being in the present moment. When you do that, it helps quiet down all that mental chatter. So it reduces stress, lowers anxiety, and just kind of brings you back to a more grounded state. And the more you practice, the easier it gets.
How does meditation help reduce stress?
Yeah, so what happens is that when you meditate, you kind of shift your focus away from that constant stream of stressful thoughts. Your body also goes into a more relaxed state. Your heart rate slows down, your breathing evens out, and your body releases less of those stress hormones like cortisol. So over time, it's like a natural buffer. You're just more resilient when things get overwhelming.
Can meditation really reduce anxiety scientifically?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a good amount of research on this. Studies have shown that regular meditation can reduce activity in the amygdala, which is the part of your brain tied to stress and fear. Plus, it's linked to lower cortisol levels, better emotional regulation, and overall improved well being. So, yeah, it's not just hype, there's some solid science backing it.
What happens in the brain during meditation?
Ooh, that's a really interesting part. So, during meditation, research shows that the prefrontal cortex, responsible for focus and decision making, becomes more active. Meanwhile, the amygdala, which I mentioned earlier, actually calms down. You also see increased connectivity between different brain regions, kind of like your brain is syncing up better. So, overall, it's like a rewiring toward calm and focus.
Is meditation a psychological or physical practice?
It's actually both. Psychologically, it helps you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions, so you get that mental clarity. Physically, it lowers things like blood pressure, reduces muscle tension, and boosts your immune response. So it's this whole mind body combo.
What does research say about meditation and stress reduction?
Research shows that meditation can help reduce stress by lowering activity in the amygdala, the part of the brain tied to fear, while boosting focus in the prefrontal cortex. Meta analyses have found moderate reductions in anxiety and stress, especially with regular practices like mindfulness based stress reduction. While the effects are real, they tend to be moderate, and consistency is key. Daily practice is usually more effective than occasional sessions.
How does meditation affect stress hormone?
Yeah, it does. So when you meditate regularly, it actually lowers the production of stress hormones like cortisol. Instead, your body shifts into a more relaxed state, like your breathing slows, your heart rate stabilizes. And by reducing those stress hormones, you just feel calmer and more in control overall.
Are there proven studies showing meditation reduce anxiety?
Recent studies show that meditation can reduce anxiety symptoms. For example, an 8-week mindfulness based stress reduction program was shown to be as effective as the common anti anxiety medication. Other recent research also found that mindfulness programs help reduce anxiety in college students. Though the benefits varied and more long term research is still needed.
What is the connection between mindfulness and mental health?
Yeah, so mindfulness is kind of like the bridge between your awareness and your mental health. By paying attention to the present moment without judgment, You get this space to observe your thoughts and feelings rather than being totally swept up by them. And that self awareness can help you catch and manage things like anxiety, depression, or just overall emotional overwhelm. So it's a really powerful tool in that way.
How does meditation impact the nervous system?
Great question. So when you meditate, your nervous system shifts from that fight or flight mode, which is controlled by the sympathetic nervous system, to the rest and digest mode, which is parasympathetic. That means your body relaxes, heart rate slows, muscles calm, and you just get a deeper sense of balance. So it's like a reset for your nervous system.
What are the different types of meditation for stress relief?
Yeah, there are quite a few. One popular type is mindfulness meditation, where you just focus on your breath or body sensations. Loving kindness meditation is big for promoting compassion toward yourself and others. Body scan meditation helps you relax by moving awareness through each body part. And guided meditations, where someone talks you through a process, are also super helpful for stress relief. So you can kind of pick what vibe works for you.
Why meditation is best for anxiety?
Yeah, for a lot of people, it really is. It's not a magic fix, of course, but when you make it a regular practice, it can be super effective. It calms that anxious loop in your head, gives you more space between a trigger and a reaction, and it just helps you feel more grounded overall. So, yeah, it's definitely a great tool for that.
Can breathing exercise be considered meditation?
Yeah, absolutely. Breathing exercises are actually a form of meditation. They focus your attention on your breath, and that steady rhythm helps calm your nervous system. So, if you're just starting out, simple breathing exercises can be a great entry point to get into meditation more deeply.
What is guided meditation and how does it help?
Yeah, so guided meditation is basically when you follow along with someone who leads you step by step, either through a recording or a live session. They might walk you through relaxation, visualization, or focusing on your breath. And it helps because you don't have to figure out what to do on your own. So it kind of guides your mind into that calm state, especially if you're new to meditation.
What is the best time of day to meditate?
That's a great question. And honestly, it depends on you. Some people love morning meditation because it sets a calm tone for the day, while others find evening meditations help them wind down before bed. Really, the best time is when you can be consistent and when it fits your schedule. So it's all about what works for you.
Can beginners reduce anxiety with meditation quickly?
Yeah, definitely. Beginners can absolutely see benefits. At first, it might feel a little awkward or like your mind is all over the place, but even just a few minutes a day can start to calm that anxious buzz. And over time, the more you practice, the more it kind of trains your mind to respond to stress with calm. So, yeah, beginners can absolutely benefit.
What are the common mistakes beginners make in meditation?
Good question. A lot of people say the first few weeks are the toughest. Your mind wanders a lot and you might get impatient, but usually after a few weeks, it starts feeling more natural. And by sticking with it, like even just 10 minutes a day, you'll notice you can calm your mind faster and the stress relief really starts to kick in. So, patience is key.
Can meditation replace therapy or medication?
That's a really important distinction. Meditation is a fantastic tool, but it's not a replacement for therapy. Therapy goes deeper, especially if you're dealing with more serious anxiety or trauma. Meditation can definitely support your mental health journey, but if you need more structured help, therapy is super valuable.
What are the long term benefits of meditation?
Yeah, so over the long term, meditation can really reshape how you handle stress. People often see reduced anxiety, better emotional regulation, and even improvements in focus and sleep. Plus, it can build up resilience. So when challenges pop up, you're just better at staying balanced and calm.
Does meditation improve sleep and reduce stress?
Yeah, it really can. When you meditate, you calm your mind and body, which can help you wind down before bed. A lot of people notice they fall asleep faster and have better sleep quality. And because it reduces stress, it kind of breaks that cycle of racing thoughts that so often keep us up at night.
My last question is, can meditation help with panic attacks?
Yeah, it can. Meditation won't necessarily stop a panic attack in the moment, but it can really help you prevent them over time. By practicing regularly, you get better at calming your body and mind. So when those intensive feelings start, you're more equipped to ride them out and keep your breathing steady. So it's a really powerful skill to develop.
Okay, thank you, ChatGPT, for a grateful conversation.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad it was helpful. If you ever want to chat more about this or anything else, I'm here.
So that's all about conversation. I hope you learned something new in this conversation. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to me. Allah Hafiz.